if we're gonna, let's sit here on Thursday night and let's visit our friends over at Underdog.
Yeah,
How about
that's
that?
what's up. That's how you make this game fun.
Folks, zap that QR code right there. If you've never signed up at Underdog, you get a 50% match on your first deposit, a 99% off pick. That basically just means that the pick's going to be like Justin Herbert, half a yard, right? I mean, so you want that. Like that just makes it nice and easy. If you don't want to zap the QR code because that's how they get you, then you can definitely go to fantasyalarm.com/underdog. Use that promo code ALARM. Let's give him some picks, Coop. Let's give him some. Do you have a pick or do you have a tackle monster pick? Where are you at?
No tackle monster on this one.
Oh,
We actually, the thing is, they don't have everything up yet. So for tomorrow's show on the Sirius XM show, I'll have a tackle monster. Maybe. I mean, again, I don't force it. We only do it if it's there. But there is one play I really do like. Some people might say it's boring. John and Pemba loves these type picks, but our guy Will Lutz, the guy that we've been depending on all year, if you go and look at the kind of game scripts for what the Chargers do, they are a bend don't break defense, and they are allowing the fewest points in the league, but they're like one of the top teams in field goal attempts against them per game. 2.4 field goal attempts against them per game. They're going to be playing in good weather in Los Angeles. Will Lutz 1.5 field goals made. You can almost get that at a 1-to-1, and I'm going higher on that. I think we get I think this is going to be one of those games where we get multiple field goals. So Will Lutz higher 1.5 field goals.
listen, I've been riding Will Lutz all season
He's
like
been
a
good.
pony, baby. He's been my
Yeah.
kicker, and like I think out of 103 leagues, I had him in at least 80 of my leagues as my kicker. It was so nice, so easy
I,
breezy, and I love that. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to go with a player who I think has a good matchup this week, and that is Devon Vele. I'm not a huge Devon Vele fan. I'm really not. But for his role and what he does in this offense, I'm going to lean on him a little bit here. His receiving yards stat line is 30 and a half receiving yards. The last time they played the Chargers, I think he had like 4 or 5 catches for like 70 some odd yards, right? Fine, he got shut out last week. Oh, what's the big deal? It's a matchup based situation. And if maybe Marvin Mims and his little gadgets and gimmicks and fun stuff like that, maybe that hits or whatever. But come on. Vele, if this guy can get 5, 6, 7 targets with the A dot that he has, he's got the capability of really turning on at least just going higher than 30 and a half receiving yards, like at
yeah.
least. So I am locking that one down. I already put my shot in there, and I actually also just bet it on BetMGM. I texted my guy when I saw the line here, and I was like, I don't know why it's so low right now, but let's just do it anyway.
Right.
So yeah, that's where I'm at.
He was battling with Josh Reynolds earlier this year for that role, and
Who?
yeah, exactly. They basically said, Josh Reynolds, we don't even need your services anymore. Released him completely. And even though there hasn't been another full-time wide receiver after Cortland Sutton, Devon Vele has been the closest thing. I mean, he's been the second snap getter in this team for probably the entire second half of the season. So yeah, Vele definitely the second best wide receiver on that team for fantasy, no question.
All right. Well, all righty. So there you go. All right. So Will Lutz higher than 1.5 field goals made.
Easy.
Devon Vele higher than 30 and a half. I guess we're going to kind of, well, you know what? Like you're going to have to find a Charger pick. So maybe what you're hoping for right now is that the gimme pick that they do for the Thursday night football, that it is one of the Chargers players. I don't know. I mean, I'll tell you what, I'll look at Stone Smart and I'll look at
Exactly.
his numbers and
I looked
see
at
if
him.
I want to do that. What do you?
I looked at him. There were three. I liked the one I like best is higher than 3.5 receptions. More than because they know that he can break off the big one. They put his long boy at 17.5, which is kind of high for me. So
Right. Yeah, me too.
I was looking at I was thinking long boy when I went to look for it, but they're onto us with the long boy. So either the receptions or the yardage is the way to go.
All right. Well, there you go. Shout out to our friends over at Underdog. Again, remember, fantasyalarm.com/underdog, promo code ALARM. match on the first deposit up to 50%, which I mean 50% match on your deposit up to $1,000 in bonus cash, gimme picks, all that fun stuff there for sure. And you know what? We've got all sorts of underdog plays over at fantasyalarm.com. If you guys are into it, jump on in. Johnny and Pemba and James Grande have been doing a lot of the underdog picks over there. And those guys just they just sit there and they just grind it out and build their bankroll. So shout out over there.